Greetings, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is AJ. This is my girlfriend Grace, and I'm just letting you know I'm recording this series of videos for a number of reasons. One, of course, is so that I can hear myself, so that I can improve in my own playing and my own singing. The second one is for the sake of posterity, so that people down the road will be able to hear me, see me, watch me in action, that type of thing, even though I may not be around. Not that I'm planning on anything, just planning for the future, that's all. And then there is also the fact that I have promised friends of mine on Facebook that I would make some videos so that they could hear me do some of my busking material. And so this series of videos is to make good on that promise. I should let you know in advance, right away, while I'm thinking about it, that you are watching me through a mirror. The camera is right here beside me, and this is my left hand, this is my right hand, and I just do this so I have nice simple control over the camera for starting and ending. It's a little bit less awkward. Not a lot less, just a little less. So the first one I'm going to do, the first song I'm going to do is called I'm My Own Grampa by Ray Stevens. Now, I want to explain this song first, because a lot of people hear the title and they immediately think incest. Or some people even hear the song and they'll think, well, that song is so darn complicated, there's got to be incest in there. Well, there's no incest at all. Zero. There are two May-December romances, that's all. If you have a problem with May-December romances, well, then you might not like the song, but there is no incest. What happens is this: you have two families. You have a widowed mother and her adult daughter over the age of 18, and you have a widowed father and his son, who's also over the age of 18. And these two families unite in marriage. Now you'd think, of course, that, well, the two youngins, they get married, and the two older ones, they get married, and they live happily ever after in this nice little family bond here. But that's not what happens. What happens is the son falls in love with the mother, okay, and they get married, and then the daughter and the father fall in love, and they get married. So instead of this, you get this kind of a dynamic. And the song and the story in the song is told through the perspective of the son, and he analyzes his family based on this very interesting dynamic. And he realizes, for instance, that if his father is married to his daughter, stepdaughter, then in a way his father is also his son-in-law, and so on and so on. And so that's the point of the song. It's fun, it's unique, and it's a perfectly clean and innocent song. So I will do that one for you. I hope you enjoy it. This is I'm My Own Grandson by Ray Stevens, arranged for voice and bass by AJ Mittendorf. Many, many years ago, when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was purty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her, and soon them two was wed. This made my dad my son-in-law, and really changed my life. For my daughter was my mother, for she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. My little baby then became a brother-in-law to Dad, and so became my uncle, though it made me very sad. For if he were my uncle, then that also made him brother of the widow's grown-up daughter, who, of course, was my stepmother. Father's wife then had a son who kept them on the run, and he became my grandchild, for he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue, for though she is my wife, she is my grandmother too. Now, if my wife is my grandmother, then I'm her grandchild. And even while I sing of it, it nearly drives me wild. For now I am become the strangest case I ever saw. As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. I'm my own grandpa.